Hello, my name is Steven Muscarella. This is a tour of my 1979 Mercedes-Benz 300CD. Enjoy. Here we go. Try to give you an idea. The color code is 606G. That makes it slightly darker than the customary light ivory. So try to get the best light possible, but you know, you're sometimes limited. So this is the car. Shows amazingly. Everyone who sees it in person is always very, very impressed. And of course you expect me to say that, so I'm actually going to go into many of the details which no one would ever mention. And we're going to start with some of the cosmetics that you might expect out of a 30-year-old car. Start with some of the touch-up that's been done. You can see right here, there's a little touch-up, and here, as well as here. So there's some touch-up that's been done, and again, right here, pretty typical areas for touch-up needed. Here's another one right here. Give you an idea of perspective. And here's a, let's see if I can show you. Now you can tell it, there's a little dent right here. And a little bit of cracking going on. Well, I guess it's, you know, it's pretty hard to see there, but that's what we got. That's your hood. As far as positives, you can see that this wheel is pretty much perfect. Here's your wheel well, and that's pretty much all around. There's nothing to really do that. It's the one hubcap has a few more chips on it than the other, but here's a sign of, here's a little bit of rust right here. Nothing much more significant than that. Get a look at the rubber. Here's a part that I've had to fix, and that's actually been a very effective fix. Maybe not cosmetically up to your standards, but it is to mine. Here's a little missing piece of rubber here. Let's see, let's go on and look at this other wheel well. I mean, if I don't mention it, for the most, pretty much can guarantee that it's in fine shape. Trying to give you a look at. Anyway, here we go. Here you got the rear wheel. Again, no rust at all back here. And you can see the tire tread is still alright. These tires were brand new about 10,000 miles ago. You see they're Bridgestone. I don't think they're anything special. They're probably 30,000 mile tires. But they haven't really been worn too much, so there haven't been in any tough conditions, so who knows how much they have left in them. Here we got some of my personal gasket repair job. Did that there and down here, because typical problem with these cars is a little bit of leaking in the trunk. Here's the sunroof gasket. You can see that that's in it's in mediocre shape basically. So here's your trunk, and there's one dent right here that is noticeable. I'm running my finger over it. There you go, that's a good angle. And that's about it back here. Take a look inside. And here we're pretty clean. Trying to keep this camera straight for you. There's where I catch a little bit of water. It drips down from up here. I can't really show you that too accurately, but obviously I'm not trying to hide it, so there we go, and it does it from over on this side too. Not as bad, I don't believe. And underneath, that's what it looks like. So not too much damage from that problem. Okay. Not too much smoke coming out right now. Just don't really notice the smoke in any real pattern. If you hit the gas real hard, the smoke doesn't come out, and I'll show you that later. Here's what in my opinion, is probably the worst cosmetic defect, because it's not really sure how you would fix it. Little bubbling here, and this can be buffed out, but I don't have that tool, so I haven't done it. And here's one other big one here. This has all been retouched up here. You see that scrape? And this is the worst hubcap. From close up it doesn't look great, but like I said, the wheel wells are still perfect. And there you go. From there, here's another spot of touch-up that's been done. And that's on the door handle here. So, and here's the sunroof from the other side. And I'll be opening that up for you. It's electronic and it works just fine. So, let's see. One more spot of touch-up down here. And the final wheel. And there's your wheel well. And that is immaculate. Find one like that, I tell you. Alright. I'm gonna pop open the trunk here for you. Or the hood. Take a look at what's going on. Gonna need two hands for this, so give me a second. Okay, and we're back. And here's the engine compartment. And there's the new battery I put in. And there's the new alternator I put in. These are new fuel lines, but it looks like there might be something, a little diesel fuel coming out there. I gotta tighten that up. That might be hurting the gas mileage a little bit, as a matter of fact. So, the rest of it, one thing you'll notice, when I try to put on the heat, I don't get it out of anything but the defrost. That's because of this vacuum here. It's actually vacuuming as we speak, but it is not connected. It can be connected up to here. And this brake booster valve probably needs to be replaced as well. Those belts are new. And let's see, anything else? Let's go ahead and give it a couple of revs here. How do we do this again? You might notice also in this video that, as well as that beautiful diesel engine sound, there is a little bit of a high-pitched rattle. My guess to that is that this fan down here is a little bit loose and probably could stand to be tightened or replaced. So that is the tour of the hood. And